The second problem is that taking the stations outside the city, in the suburbs. Now it also results in severe drop in ridership. This is not just my opinion, it is a well-established world practice. You take any, I'll give you examples like London, Paris, Milan, Madrid, Frankfurt, Berlin, Munich, many Chinese cities. You see, all the high-speed lines go to the old main station. And what they do is they decongest the station, they modernize it and they upgrade it, because it is very important that the lines should go to the city center. Otherwise, many people will not be inclined to travel by this line, and ridership may fall by 1/3 to 1/4. If you are predicting, say, 50,000, if you make it take stations outside, the ridership may come down to only about, say, 15,000 or 20,000. And third thing was this, real estate development. They wanted to take the line outside into the skirts to carry out massive real estate development in the form of smart cities, office and residential complexes, There is nothing wrong in doing that. You should do it. But you should not take the line outside, But they never really gave up, Although in the preliminary feasibility report, which was prepared under my direction, my guidance by Sistra, it clearly made 3 recommendations. It said that a line on a standard gauge doesn't seem to be viable and feasible, so you should adopt broad gauge, which will bring down the cost, which will improve the ridership, and which will be positive in every respect. Then we recommended that you should not take the line stations outside, stations should remain within the city. And we also recommended that don't take the line into the mid-highlands region, because if you take the line, if you make the stations outside in the cities, then you enter into what is called at the mid-highlands region of Kerala, which is having a very undulating up and down ground, with alternating high ground and low ground, and lot of wetlands, low-lying areas, and the flow of water in the river is very rapid, and the rivers change their course. So it is a very adverse condition for making a line which is supposed to carry trains at twice the speed of the existing line. The existing line carries trains at about 100 km per hour. Your new line is supposed to carry trains at 200 km, which is double the speed. So the requirement of strength of ground, stability of the ground, the precision of the track that you would be laying is extremely high. And it would be impossible to build such a line in the mid-highlands region. So they ignored all these things. And what is even more serious is that they are trying to sort of obliterate that report, as if that report does not exist. I am afraid they may even try to destroy that report, because they are uncomfortable with that report. They find it very inconvenient, because they have to explain. They have to explain why did they not accept the recommendations of the general consultant, Sistra. Okay. Because if you are ignoring or overriding those recommendations, you have to give your reasons.